We have a lot of new folks here, so I figured I would reintroduce myself. My name is Molly. My pronouns are she and her. Born and raised in Maine. Born and raised a skeptic of all things woo. I spent the first 9 years of my adult life professionally working as an advocate for survivors of sexual violence. And as much as I love that work, it completely destroyed me from the inside out. I didn't really realize how much those stories were affecting me until it was too late. And by the time I was 23, I had chronic pain. And I tried everything to fix this. I saw every doctor I could find. Lumbar support in my car, orthopedic shoes, physical therapy and massage therapy and chiropractic. I was even seen by osteopathic doctors. Literally none of them could bring me relief or tell me why I was in pain. Because I was a healthy 23. I did yoga every day. I drank a gallon of water every day. I was in the gym 6 days a week. And so in 2016, I went on a yoga retreat and I met a yoga teacher who had very similar pain to me, who had a very similar job to me. And she found relief through Reiki. So I said, bet I'll try this hocus pocus Harry Potter bullshit. And I remember the practitioner had one hand on my ankle and one hand on my knee. And with my eyes closed, I saw this like wispy white light in the shape of my hip come out of my body, rotate and snap into place. I always compare it to a cartoon character when they die and their ghost comes up for one more gag and then they go back and reanimate. The next morning I woke up in significantly less pain, and a week later my chiropractor was like, what did you do? Your hips are in alignment for the first time ever. That's not what convinced me Reiki was real. I spent a good 6 months going through Reiki trainings, learning everything I could about Reiki, trying to understand it. And the more I learned, the more skeptical I became. It wasn't until I started to understand the science behind how Reiki works that I got on board with it. And I started to see this overlap when it comes to the nervous system. And honestly, that's the reason why I teach the science behind this stuff, because until I was able to tap into that curiosity and understand what was happening from a grounded perspective that I already understood, I couldn't get down with my practice. If you're curious more about the science behind how Reiki works, I have a whole podcast episode all about it. And let me know what made you curious about all things woo.